Alright, I think we can start, maybe? Maybe? Just maybe? So, yeah, more Sonic Riders tonight. Okay, give me 1 second here. Alright, there we go. Got our beautiful Wii setup. Alright. I'm not gonna play the whole opening again. I already played it for the music. Which one were we? Oh, we're definitely this one. Definitely this one. Hello, Robert. Nice to see you tonight. Okay. Fuck ghosts and goblins. Honestly, I'm right there with you. That game is a nightmare. I would never touch it in my life. I've played a little bit of it. It's weird because it's built fairly, or like it controls kind of competently, and it's very clearly like not made by people who don't know what they're doing, you know? But oh my god, that game plays terribly. Like, it is amazing the kind of stuff that happens in that game. Alright. Hey, wait a minute. Everything in that game is deliberate. It's malice and spite plunged into a shit smoothie.
The countdown has begun.
Oh my god, I get to remember how to play this.
No way I'm gonna lose.
Because I don't remember.
Oh, he failed to land correctly.
Oh. Maybe I should have done a warm-up. I've lost some balance, oh no. Almost made it. Wave is? Well, she's in front of me, so that's good. I did? Why do I feel like I'm only getting more 4th place? Like, as time goes on, I'm not catching up with anyone. Should probably actually get some rings. A lot of the times it can feel like I'm at the mercy of the item boxes giving me large boosts and rings. I wonder if the sequels improve that issue. I really tried to do that. Didn't work. Who's ahead of me? Ah, everyone. There we go. I'm... Oh my god! This screen is physically painful to me. You finished Ghosts and Goblins? Like the real ending?
The countdown has begun.
No way I'm gonna lose.
You couldn't let that fuck of a game beat me? That's fair. Probably the only reason why I finished Castlevania 3 on stream. Haha. I don't care if I failed to land correctly. Oh my god. Wave, you little shit.
Perfect storm, ride that curve. Perfect jet, ride that curve.
Oh, I'm aware that Castlevania 3 is nothing in comparison. Oh my god. And then back and forth. My permanent home. 4th place. Okay. Hell yeah. What might cost me the race? Amachow? Please elaborate. Oh my god. Oh, I hope no one takes that upward path. Oh, someone did! Oh, finally! There were only 4 people in that race. I was in last for a majority of my most recent attempts before this one. That's good to know. Also, look at Sonic's character portrait. Something about it just looks kind of wrong. I can't quite place it. It's like they made his head too big. Wave's schedule? Oh, we're not doing mission mode.
I get it, okay? It just floats, and that's good enough for me. Huh?
Sorry, but it's just too funny. Let's see. Huh? That gear's unusual. Customized it myself. This isn't half bad for an amateur. Still, you can never be too careful. Well, I never imagined anyone would enter the race with such a piece of junk. Thanks, though. It was good for a laugh. See ya, Shorty.
Oh, that girl! Who does she think she is?
I'm sorry, defeat who now? Played many frustrating games, Castlevania NES Trilogy, Zelda 1 and 2, Metroid 1. Grew to like each of those games. Ghosts and Goblins is something I never want to revisit in my life. Alright, I guess we're racing Amy. Ooh, this map's weird. It's the Tails map, but like altered a little bit. It's kind of weird because there's a lot of like really dark spots in it now that I swear to you I just can't see in. That was weird. What? I must not have been, like, on the edge of that for some reason. I'm definitely not winning this time. I just kind of want to get a hang of this map before I really move forward. And, of course, get a hang of Wave, because I've never played as her. Whoa. Whoa. Final lap, I could totally take it back, right guys? Okay. Oh, Amy's losing momentum, guys. She's half the track ahead of me, but I could catch up or something. Ooh, that's really awkward. Am I going the wrong way? I literally am. What's up with Sonic racing games and not telling me when I'm moving in reverse? Whoa! That's definitely something I'm gonna need to get used to. The controls for that are really strange. God damn, Amy's already so far ahead of me. Okay. So I can take multiple paths through there.
She's flying through the air. Wave has lost her balance and also
God damn. All the hard races go to these guys.
Amy has done a great job taking advantage of the move. Enters the corner with flying grip.
How am I in 6th? I haven't even been doing that bad, I feel.
And she makes a nice landing.
Alright. I'm really hoping we can finish this tonight, but I don't know.
Wave is rapidly increasing speed.
Okay, am I crazy or does that jump just not work sometimes?
Out of the pack first.
Oh,
Wave is gaining momentum. Wave has lost her balance and also succeeded. And she makes a smooth landing.
Flyrant seem to not like you jumping on them. That's just it. The way I go through them always is by jumping on them, so I'm unsure of what the game is expecting from me. See? That time it took it, sort of. What? Everything that just happened made no sense. The game just got bored and decided to start playing pinball with me.
And she makes a nice landing.
Come on.
And she makes a smooth landing. Wave is gaining momentum. Wave is rapidly increasing speed. Wave has lost her balance and also succeeded.
Okay, so that's how those work. Got it.
The race to prove who's the best begins now.
God damn, they control really terribly now that I'm getting into a point where I have to control them manually.
Wave is going to dash.
They kinda control like garbage.
Wave enters the corner flying.
I'm not gonna accept a run where I don't hit that first one, at this point.
Amy has done a great job taking advantage of the wave.
There we. Why is that not a part where I can, like, spin the control stick to get back some air? I'm in 6th now. I don't think I can clear this.
The race to prove who's the best begins now.
It'd be one thing if I was dealing with a really fast Amy AI, but the robots have actually improved a ton. Eggman, you're on my side, aren't you? Granted, I lost to my own party members last time, so, maybe that's not the best, comparison. Okay, that one's a huge shortcut. I need to be taking that. Fuck you, Amy. Come on, come on. There we go. Amy, how? How did she get ahead of me? Okay, that one's really hard to get to, though. What type of character is Amy considered? Some, like, weird etc. one? Okay. I have a feeling that this one may actually be slower, if not paired with, like, a boost or two. But of course, with the way boosting in this game works, you need to be sparing of that kind of thing. What? 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 Okay, that's the end of me. She's classified as a speed character? Okay. Okay, that way is definitely slower. For some reason. However, this one, the harder one to take, is actually way faster. Hey, wait a minute, the camera's focusing... Okay. I could have sworn the camera just focused on Amy. It's just me and Amy now, basically. I shouldn't be taking this route, even though it's really easy. I should be boosting when I come up on this thing. Final lap.
Wade enters the corner. Line 6.
Okay. Hey, Egg Robo. Fuck off. Okay. Okay. That part always stresses me out.
Wade is now speeding up. Amy has done a great job taking advantage of the lead. Wade is...
Yes!
Nobody can stop Wade.
Fuck yeah, no one can stop me. Amy was in 4th! Holy shit. Amy was a bit of a problem here, but one thing I was not taking into account was how aggressive these, what are they, E10,000s? It looks like? Yeah, E10,000s were getting. Fighting two Satans is ridiculous in a cool way. True ending of Ghosts and Goblins is one of my favorites. It gave us Courageor and Strength. Fucking Strength. They programmed in a true ending with typos and didn't fix it. Oh my god.
Sorry!
What?
Boss, the red dude beat me in the race.
I can't believe this.
Man, you really are worthless.
Boss, it wasn't my fault. He must have cheated. That's it. He must have used some special type of gear.
What? Are you implying that you lost because of my gear? No one can tune a gear the way I can. Accept it, buddy. It's not the board. Your skills just suck.
What? Suck?
Yes, S-U-C-K, suck.
Stop it! Now, let's get down to business. I believe our colleague Eggman, he's gotta be hiding something. And you know, I don't like secrets, so I've got a job for you, Storm.
Sure.
I want you to sneak into Eggman's base and find out what he's hiding there. Make sure you look carefully.
You got it, boss.
Hey, before you go, bring something back or don't return at all.
Yes, sir.
Ah! Ah!
How does this involve racing?
Who will break out of the pack first?
Oh my god.
I hope you're ready for this.
Alright, so it's just me, and I just need to finish in first.
Who makes a nice landing?
I've played as a power character exactly once, so this will be an interesting experience.
Oh, he failed to land correctly. Storm is ravaging 360.
Whoa, wait a minute. What do you mean that's behind?
Get a great start.
Won't make that mistake again. Even if I do make that huge mistake of forgetting how start dashing works for a moment.
Storm is now speeding up.
turn off Amachao but not in the story mode? What monster made that decision? I don't want to hear that I'm losing momentum anymore. Whoa! Oh no, I am? What do you expect me to do about it, Amachao? Weird. For a power map, I haven't seen anything to interact with power characters. It's kind of weird. I was going to dash, Amachao? What? How was that an improper landing? What? Landings in this game are kind of weird. As far as I can tell, it's like, it's got something to do with how recently you performed your last trick. And it even includes sitting there and not performing a trick. Where are they? I've had some little robots scattered around. Pirate characters can punch through them. That's it? Oh my fucking god. Alright. Alright. Whoa. I didn't know I could go in here. But it seems to be genuinely faster. An ice wall you break through, but it doesn't help? Okay. I can just staple myself to first place the entire time. It's fine. Okay, holy shit. that entire stretch is incredibly awkward. Also, can I point out just how much gauge Storm drains while trying to drift?
Storm serves as a textbook trick.
Okay. It's one lap in first. Really hope. Oh, okay. Really hope that I can do it again, baby. I go in this direction. I don't need to worry about those fan blades, so that's sort of, I guess, my big advantage. How did you get ahead of me? Is there some, like, way faster route through this that I'm just missing? Oh no.
Makes a nice landing.
Come on. Okay. So, the power advantage of this map is being able to smash through the fan blades. Honestly, one thing I really like about this game is just how you can, like each map you have a bunch of interactions with every type of character. So learning a map with one character doesn't necessarily mean you know it with another, which I really like. I think that's cool. Gotten to the end of a track and severely overdrifted. Oh. Drifting in this game is really odd. New cutscene?
Oh boy, oh boy. Ugh.
Huh?
What's taking Storm so long?
Just sit down and relax. Chill, Wave.
Really, Jet? How can you be so relaxed at a time like this? Don't you see? As the leader, you've got responsibilities. Some you understand, but you...
Huh? I think it's time for a little fun.
Huh? Hey, Jet! You come back here! Right now! Why do I even bother? Unless I take charge, nothing ever gets done here.
Finish in first place against who? Sonic? Probably Sonic. This race is a difficulty spike?
No way I'm gonna lose.
Oh, okay. 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 Whoa. What is this course? I am in 8th? I would like to point out that this is basically filler. I'm not racing any of the core cast members.
Oh, he failed to land correctly.
Holy shit.
The races are now
How to do high jump ramps, it requires a bit more charge and for you to hold backwards. Second to last ramp is an important shortcut the AI always uses?
Jet has failed his trick here.
What do you mean?
He failed to land correctly.
Man, Amachao's just against me.
Jet attacks his opponent.
You know, Sonic Riders is interesting for a racing game, in that to get through its weird story mode, you need to actually, like, learn the mechanics. Like, normally, you can finish a fucking Mario Kart, like, game
This could cost him the race.
where... Oh my god. You can finish, like, any kind of, like, race or cup, basically, just by sort of, holding forward and maybe drifting sometimes. So I'm assuming that I'm gonna need to hold back for. This game makes you learn everything.
All the racers are totally focused on the race.
If only the game made any effort to teach you any of it. This game may have one of the highest learning curves on any Sonic game I've ever fucking played. Okay, wait. I want to keep trying that until I get that one.
The race to prove
Yeah, you can beat Mario Kart 64 without drifting. Like, you don't need to do it.
No way I'm gonna lose.
Oh, shit. Okay, made it that time.
smooth landing.
Haha! I got an upgrade that'll last until I fall into the pit. What? So I'm assuming... Okay, I know which jump it is now that has that important shortcut.
Jet pulled off a high.
Oh, no.
He will break out of the
Honestly, this game should have had at least a difficulty setting, so that if you wanted to play through some races that were as tough as these, this could have been hard mode. But instead, this is just how the game is.
landing.
Okay, I see the shortcut now. I'm gonna try to do it.
That is all. Executing safe start. Jet pulled off a high trick.
Okay. Okay, I guess I'll take a speed boost. I kind of wanted some rings. There it is. I see why that's so important. How are you supposed to know that's there? There's a lot of really questionable shortcuts in this game. Okay, didn't get it. Probably not winning this then. Oh wait, no, I caught up to that guy. Shut the fuck up, Amachao. Oh. We beat each mission. It shows little comments from the Babylon rogues. Seems Jet's a little insecure about needing flight type gear to actually fly.
No way I'm gonna lose.
I keep doing that one wrong. I keep pulling back when I mean to pull forward, or push forward. Okay, okay. Probably not gonna get that, ever so desired speed upgrade slash boost upgrade this lap. Okay. Oh no. What? I missed it. Fuck you, Amachao. The game put me into that position. Ooh, that grind rail is actually really hard to get to. Well, that fucked me over real hard. I'm no longer in first. I lose. I just straight up lose. One of them took the shortcut and was moving a little faster than me. So thus I automatically lost from that exact moment. That's super obnoxious. I'm in first. For the sake of Babylon. Oh, fuck. What an annoying shortcut. Alright. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! The game just dumped me in a pit. I don't know what the fuck just happened there. Oh, I must have got hit by one of those tornadoes that you can send out at the cost of air. Why is that a mechanic? Nope. Gotta love how I can tell that I've already lost from the fact that I missed the first shortcut. Out of a 3-lap race. I'm not gonna go for that anymore. It's too dangerous. Okay, come on. Come on. Oh, I fucked up the shortcut. Probably not winning. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Jet enters the corner with a flying drift. Uh-oh. Well, I'm in third now. Oh, second. Third. Missing that shortcut one time. One time put me down to third. Why design a race like this? There, I took it. There shouldn't be anyone in front of me. Mark my fucking words. Fuck yes! Don't like the attack mechanic. It locks the attacker in a certain position, can often fuck them over. Yeah, I don't like that either. There's certain mechanics in this game that just don't work. They should, by, like, all accounts, have not included a way to attack other racers and stun them for, like, how long is it? Like 5 seconds, I think? Something like that. Oh my god.
Boss! Sorry to keep you waiting for me.
How'd it go?
Take a look at this, boss.
Gimme. Yes. Is this?
What is it?
It's an entry in Eggman's diary. It's about the Babylon treasure from our ancient ancestors.
Is this the fucking quarters scene? About how the red box spat quarters at him?
I got those bird brains to believe that Babylon treasure was just a gem. I can't believe that they fell for it.
What fools! Can you believe the real treasure is the ancient but advanced technology of the Babylonians? What irony! I found a story about a boy who received an angel wing from the Babylonians as a gift. The story says that with it, the boy was able to rule the world. And this was just a gift. I'm anxious to find this technology as soon as possible. Imagine the vast possibilities of the technology they must have kept for themselves.
Oh, man. I guess it's not a gem after all.
Oh well. Guess this was just a wasted effort. Too bad, really. I haven't the slightest interest in world domination. or
Red box
advanced
started
technology.
spitting quarters at
Wait
me.
a second, okay, Jet? While Eggman may not look smart, he is. He has an IQ of 300 after all. If he's interested in this technology, it must have value.
Are you saying there's profit in this?
Think about it. It may be more valuable than finding silver or gold.
Ah. Why'd you do that? I was just having this great daydream.
Come on, Jet. It's time to go back to the race.
All right, let's finish this. Then we'll finally get the treasure of Babylon.
This game came out in 2006. Why was Silver not in it? Oh, no, it's this again. Hold on. I did. Whoa.
He failed to land correctly. Jet is now speeding up. Jet has lost his balance.
Whoa. What just happened? Fuck you, Tails. Whoa. What is happening? Tails is in front of me. No, no, don't send me along the fly route, no! That could have been bad. What is even happening, actually? I do like the Eclipse set piece. I think that's really sick. Too bad Tails isn't in front of me, Amachow. Unless Knuckles is losing momentum, I don't care. Fuck. Damn, they're really far ahead. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Sonic is in front of me. I can't be having that. Okay, so that's definitely a shortcut I can take. Where am I landing? Okay. That was almost really bad. No. Come on. Take me down. Okay. Not winning that. Grind rail after the stick spinning is a fucking trap. It's slower? Oh my god. Why design a racing game like this? I'm going to ignore the, like, moments of darkness I just got. And also I'm going to ignore the fact that the game just completely ignored my second A button input. Am I really in second? Oh shit, there's only 4 of us. Fuck that thing. Whoa! I think Tails just attacked me? Ha! Ha ha ha! Those moments of darkness have an explanation? Oh. God damn. We are so close to last story. And this ridiculous race is what's keeping me from finishing this fucking game at this point. Because after this, I'm pretty sure we just have, like, the Babylon race. If they even make me do that as... What the fuck is up with that? Why doesn't that work all the time? I swear, half the time when I try that, it just straight up does nothing. Tails, you little shit, come back here. Oh my god. Some corners let you access the upper route if you ride the edge of a slipstream. What? This map hurts my head. Charge a little bit? Okay, I'll try that. Wow, Knuckles was near me at all, so I got forced into the slow route. Hooray for being taken to last place because of a mechanic. Okay, I hate this race. As cool as the map starts, I hate it. There's just too many spots in it where you can just straight up fuck yourself over by being ever so slightly misaligned.
Look at Jet, ride that turbulence.
Whoa! Hold on, was that it? Was that it? Granted, I can't recover from that fucking at all. Nope. I fucking hate this race. Oh my god. Those, like, few jumps at the beginning are really finicky, and I can't seem to figure out how Sonic and Tails and friends are going off of them. Yeah, fuck them. The only thing they're good for is getting rings, I guess. Oh my god, I'm feeling like I need a break from this game, holy shit. Because I'm burning out so fucking fast. The billboards at the starting area? Oh. Nope. What's that? 4th place immediately? Well, I'm never recovering. Nope. Lost too much balance. This rubber band this AI doesn't fucking rubber band for anybody. Holy shit. I'm losing. Tom has lost his sanity. I hate this. I actively and directly hate this race. All goodwill this game has built up in me is gone. I'm telling you, that shit does not work. Have I? Alright, yeah. Not recovering from that. This sucks. I'm willing to bet the Evo competition would have been easier to win than this fucking race. I'm telling you, the jumps do not work. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. Okay, first immediately. And Sonic still passed me. And Sonic's still ahead of me. Am I supposed to be able to keep up with him? That didn't do anything again? What the fuck is this game? Am I in fourth? If I'm in fourth when I land, I'm done.
Knuckles is building momentum.
This isn't a scripted win for Sonic? What the fuck? You know, then maybe the devs should have made him able to be caught. Oh my god, fuck off, Amachow. That doesn't work. That does not work. That does not work. I have been doing the exact same thing I do for every rail thus far to that rail, and it doesn't work. Nope. Nope. I hate this. I hate this game. I hate it. I hate the fact that fucking up a jump, like, slows you down so much in comparison to everybody else. The AI at this point does not fuck up jumps. They don't take slow routes. You can't catch up to them unless you are playing perfectly. Jump earlier than you think you'll need to, I guess? Okay. At this point, I'll try fucking anything because I'm not convinced I can actually win this. Where am I? If there is a wall there, you should probably texture it, Sonic Team. Maybe, just maybe, texture the wall so that I can see it instead of just running into it endlessly. The wall's not in the budget? Alright. Nope. I messed up once, so better restart. I can't even fucking catch up to Sonic. Even from the start. Look at that. How does he do that? Do they start him at like a super unfair disadvantage? I'm telling you, he starts with like 30 rings. How is this not a scripted win for Sonic? There we go, it finally worked again. Guess it doesn't help that I don't know any of the shortcuts here, because all the speed things I see to interact with just are slower. For some reason. Oh man, how dare I try to move at all. I've lost my balance and my momentum. Yeah, no, the further this goes on, the more of a lead Sonic's going to gain. He doesn't rubber band for shit. which means I need to get into first immediately. And now I'm in fourth. Yeah, no, it's... Those jumps are just really fucking weird. And I don't know what's up with them. Like when you come out of there, the upper route. Wow, Knuckles is rapidly losing speed. For once, it's not me. I do a jump with one trick and the game slows me down and tells me it'll cost me the race. When what'll actually cost me the race is just doing this in general, because it's extremely unfair. I can't do this. Fuck you, Tails. I wasn't anywhere near the goal. Is this possible? I'm fucking Googling this. Why am I not finding anything on this? There's a Sonic Writers forum? Oh, it's Neoseeker. What? Hold on. Whoa! There is one way I can use to get, like, ahead a little bit, I guess. It's only by a couple seconds. We'll see. Nope. We'll see if I ever make it to the room. Okay, so far so good. The faster you rotate the analog stick there, the faster you move through that room. Hopefully that can let me at least keep a consistent lead on Tails and Knuckles. This game is infuriating. By trying to play it, I lose my balance and my momentum fucking constantly. I can't do this. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. I can't fucking do this. I can't do it. I give up. I can't do that. I can't fucking do that. I'll go insane if I sit here and continue to try it for the next fucking hour. I can't do it! I'm going to set my GameCube controller on the floor, and I'm going to try to forget that this was ever a video game. Why? 1,000,000 times. Why? Is there no, like, I don't see a way to win that. I don't see any way to win that. Um... 11 out of 13? I made it farther than I ever thought I could. And now I'm done. I'm gonna be honest, Sonic Riders kinda sucks. I don't know if that was my opinion going into this stream, but it is definitely my opinion coming out of it. So much of this game is just counterintuitive and shits on the loser so much. For example, doing less than 2 tricks when coming off of a jump, or not doing a trick within a certain distance of landing, but not too close to landing, no. All of that will fuck you up and make you lose speed. For no reason. There's also the fact that when you drop into a pit, you might as well restart because you've lost all your rings and all your speed boosts. So that's no longer an option for you, you know, winning. And there's the attack mechanic, which locks both players in place, which is not good. Just overall, this game is insanely frustrating to play. I do like the multiple routes through the stages, or like the racetracks, and I like how different characters can interact with certain things, and the game doesn't necessarily always tell you that that's possible, but everything else just makes it unplayable and not fun. I was wise and courageous, but not enough strength was welling in your body to withstand the eclipse level. Yeah. It's a shame, because I really want to like this game. I really do. But I fucking can't. Is Zero Gravity this obtuse? Because if it is, I don't know if I want to spend the money on it, honestly. I might just try to suffer through emulating it. Even if emulating it doesn't work. Grew to like this game after a very, very long time of hating it. Maybe I'm just stuck in the hate phase. I haven't played this game much. You probably saw on my save files when I was starting. I only have like a total of like maybe 8 hours in this game total across all save files. And I've never finished it. Never. As much as I want to make it to Adam Sandler, I can't warrant myself doing it. Let's see what my total playtime is. Honestly, if there were an easy mode in this, I'd totally play through to the end, but there's not. How did I play 17 hours of this shit when I was a kid? That save file hasn't been saved in 5 years. How? How did I put 17 hours into this? That one's only 26 minutes. I don't remember putting 26 hours into this game. Or not 26, 17. 26 minutes into this game. Yeah, no, I definitely gave up after playing through Babylon Garden for a little bit. Definitely gave up. I think this game is, frankly, kind of garbage. It doesn't need to be like that, but, like, oh my god, the number of just super counterintuitive mechanics that are just fighting against you all the time. Not to mention the fact that the game has no decency of, like, or it doesn't have the common decency to make the game accessible at all. There's no tutorial, really. I mean, there are some tutorials. They're somewhere around here. I'm certain if I looked for them. Yeah, extra. If you go into the fucking extra, into the theater, tutorial. And not only that, the AI is just way too good for a, like, single-player story mode. You don't need to make the AI insanely difficult to be able to beat, you know? Maybe add a difficulty level or something. Tutorial doesn't tell you about the ramp jumps? Oh yeah, which are required. Do I have... Hold on. Where'd the box go? Did I put it back? What? Huh. Oh, there it is. I do have the manual! Wow, that manual's in really good shape. Which is weird, because I got this box in garbage condition. From GameStop, no less. Which, mind you, are almost required to beat the story mode, almost. I know they're not required because I didn't fucking know about them. Characters, starting the game, game modes, playing the game. Control stick, air boost. Okay, here's some fun stuff that it doesn't explain. Your max speed is basically controlled by the amount of air you have at any given moment. Basically. It's very slight, but it is there. The manual doesn't even mention that. Press the A button. Oh. 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 This manual is required to play this game. It tells you everything you need to know. Except again, no mention of ramp jumps, so... Prize for beating all the missions with the gold rank. Never do this if you love yourself as Supersonic. Think about him as he consumes rings instead of air. Every time you drift or boost or anything, those rings are dropping fast. Oh, that sucks. Sonic Riders kinda sucks. I'm glad that I'm moving on from this. Presumably forever. Weird. They only have the CG cutscenes in here. You can't view the in-engine ones in the theater. Oh. Alright, I'm done. I've had enough. This game also holds 2 Sega-themed tracks that are basically eye and ear candy for any big fan of Sega's franchises. Unfortunately, they are locked. How are they locked? Oh. I look away for 2 seconds and it's displaying something. Alright, well, good night, Sonic Riders. Good night. Nope, wrong one. I guess I'll throw out the post-stream and we'll do some post-stream. God damn, I am so salty. That is nothing short of just terrible game design, frankly. Nothing short of terrible game design. And I wish I could like it, because it's got a lot of neat stuff in it, but, like, god damn. Part of me questions if this game was designed, like that, intentionally. I have a feeling that the reason why this game is so out there has to do with how internally fucking all over the place Sonic Team was during its development. Have to open the standard one-player mode into the story mode and finish Hero and Babylon Grand Prix with a gold ranking. Unfortunately, this doesn't just mean first place. It means you gotta do first as much as possible, not every time. Oh. No, thank you. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I have a feeling that the reason why this game is like this is because there wasn't enough oversight on it. Typically, whenever a game like this is trying to be super fancy and crazy, I'll look him up in a moment. Someone at Sega or somewhere will step in and be like, hey, let's make this accessible. Let's make this so that people can play it and enjoy it, even if they aren't super technical at it. They'll step in and they'll try to save the sales of the game, so that it doesn't come off as just only super high skill people can make it through it, you know? And because of Sonic 06's dev cycle, I have a feeling that didn't happen when it absolutely fucking should have. Sega Carnival and Sega Illusion? Okay. Sonic Riders, Sega Carnival. It's the first one. Desktop view. There we go. Hold on. Should probably pop out the chat. There we go. Oh, shit. Nope, that's Riders. Wrong button. There we go. Let me know if that's a little too loud. I feel like it is. Yeah, we really don't want the Riders button. So put this, like, right here. It's fine now? Alright. Holy shit, it's Samba de Amigo! Knights? Oh. And now it's pinball. Okay. Oh, now it's Monkey Ball. Alright. Crazy Taxi. Okay. I was not expecting that. And then it goes back to Samba de Amigo. Alright. That's a really, I guess, like, cool setup that they, or like, I guess a cool map that they have. Alright, Sega Illusion. Looks like more knights. Got more Samba de Amigo. Or, oh no, that's Fantasy Zone. I don't know how Sega expected people to know about that at the time, considering that game was only on, what, Master System? I don't think they ever really brought Opa Opa back, outside of, like, the racing games. Space Channel 5, okay. Oh! That's Choo Choo Rocket! This is cute as hell. I love it. Cute as hell. Seeing something like this ever now? Honestly, yeah. I mean, we got the racing games that they literally cut all the other, like, people out of and just left Sonic and released it recently, so, you know. Sega definitely cares, right? I know I've said it a million times before, but I'm gonna continue saying it. Fuck Sega. Just as a company. They just suck. They have really great properties. Occasionally a good game comes out of them. But for the most part, they just suck. Holy shit, is that Eggman on the minimap? Is Eggman actually playable in this game? I need to know what he looks like. Oh? I wish I was fucking making this up. I wish I was fucking making this up. He uses the little motorbike from the cutscene! Oh my god! But why though? Oh, holy shit. That's hilarious. Check the other unlockable characters. Sonic Riders unlockable characters. Can I... Looks like... Whoa! Is that real? Was that Knights? Is that fucking Knights? And Ai and Ulala? I don't even want to know the unlock requirements for these guys. Oh my god. Oh, it looks like, at least one of them is kind of easy to unlock. Oh, this might be... I might have been going for all characters on that one save file. Because it looks like one of them is just play for 20 hours. Let's see, Eggman beat Babylon, E10,000... Play for 20 hours. Play the game 50 hours? Oh, Jesus Christ. Beat all of Jet's Waves and Storms missions. You need to beat all the missions to unlock, or at least all the, like, the Babylon missions? Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like you need to beat all the Babylon missions to unlock the Sega characters. Okay, but real talk, where's Beat? Where is he? Is he not the perfect choice for this? Now, there's one thing I want to check. Does Sonic Freeriders ever show the person playing? I know that some Kinect games do that. Of course, it'd be kind of hard to convey the control problems if you guys can't see me doing the motions. We'd hit a Black Knight scenario. Oh my god. I'm watching gameplay of it again. This game absolutely does not fucking work. Jet missions only unlock when you do Wave and Storms ones. The final Jet mission is a race between Sonic and all three of the Babylon rogues. It's a pretty damn tough race, assuming Jet's AI doesn't fuck up. That's just it. The Sonic Riders AI never fucks up. You can't count on them failing anything to win. You just need to somehow move faster than them, even though they kind of break the rules of the game sometimes. And the really frustrating thing is, plotline-wise, that race doesn't even need to happen. You know, Jet doesn't need to win that. Sonic blows up at the end of that race anyways. So... Now, if the objective were to take second, maybe. But the objective is to take first, when the AI is less than, like, fair to go against. So... God damn, it's such a shame that our next-gen Riders game, where they could have fixed all the problems, is a fucking Kinect game. Who at Sega approved that? Like, really? Like, I'm just so fucking stunned by that every time I think about it. Nothing about that idea should work. Wanted me to Sonic Freeriders expert and have them teach me their insane aerobics. Yeah. I need to play that game again. I need to see what it's like. Who knows? Maybe I'll do it in time for tomorrow night. Considering the fact that this is definitely the end of Riders, I'm not going back to it. That race was too broken for me to even consider it. We are now moving on to the next game on the list, which is finally, after such a long wait, the next real 3D Sonic game, Sonic Unleashed. The next mainline game in the series. I wasn't missing much. Yeah, I know that the final boss kind of comes out of nowhere, and you can't really lose to him either, apparently. Adam Sandler boss fight. Yes, boss fight is kind of a total mess. Yeah, I figured. I've heard that Zero Gravity has a really good final boss fight. I don't know if I'll ever make it there, though. Considering I have a deep hatred of the Riders franchise sort of brewing within me, thanks to tonight. I like how the genie, whatever his name is, Babylon Genie or something, I like how he is no longer whatever that is. He's now Adam Sandler. Ghosts and Goblins is not just one, but 3 sequels. You better not play those. There's Ghouls and Ghosts, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, and I don't know about the others. I know that it's on a large number of consoles, and I'm pretty sure it has an arcade version as well. By the way, so I'd like to talk a little bit about what I know about Free Riders here. Super Ghouls and Ghosts is an actually good game. Don't fall for it. A little of what I know about Free Riders, and I'm going to not go out of my way to bash the game. We already know that it sucks. I don't think I need to kick that dead horse anymore. In case you somehow don't get why it sucks, imagine this, but you don't have a controller. You're facing a Kinect sideways and leaning left and right. Yeah, not good. So, a little bit of what I know about the story. It's got a really basic Sonic Sonic Riders story. I'm pretty sure the only character you play as over the course of the story is Sonic, because of course. I don't know what the other unlockable characters are. Frankly, I couldn't even browse the menus in that game very well, so, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna really worry about the unlockable characters. And Sonic Free Riders does not work if you attempt to stand as if you were on the board. You have to be totally facing the screen. No. You see, if you try to do that, the game will yell at you, and then it won't pick up your left and right movements. Because what it's looking for is your head leaning left and right. But because it's the Kinect and it's looking for your head and your shoulders, it can't find the shoulders. So that just disorients the poor thing. And it just does not work. That game didn't get enough testing. It's just really awful. I wish I could describe all of the control problems that game has, but really, the only way that you can know what it's like is you need to play it. You need to just find a Kinect, find an Xbox 360, find a dirt cheap copy of the game, and just experience it for yourself. That's the only way you can ever really get an idea of what it's like. Babylon's voices suck in that game. They do. And I was just about to talk about that. From the little that I remember about that game's story, they're barely a presence in it. They're essentially just there to be like, ooh, remember us? Before fucking off into the void forever and never showing up again. And after, like, so each race sort of introduces, like, a new character, or maybe a couple new characters. I remember there's a race against Amy, and there's a race against, like, Jet, and there's a race against whoever. And it all culminates with one of the most disappointing endings in the Riders franchise, where the first two end with boss fights for whatever reason. That one ends with just a 1v1 race against Metal Sonic for no reason. You always see free riders there? Look, if that game is more than $3, don't bother. But if you already have the Kinect for whatever reason, you had to curb dark urges. You see, if you don't have the Kinect, it's not worth it, because the Kinect is definitely way too expensive. And it's also a piece of shit. Speaking from experience, the damn thing does not work. So, again, the only way I can describe its controls is to just say, try it for yourself if you ever get a chance. Because it is astonishing. Isn't even big enough to support that if it did somehow work. Yeah, that's another problem. One recommendation that I have is, if you are fortunate enough to not live in an apartment in the year 2020, and you say, like, have a home or something like that, which, again, 2020, maybe not. I would almost recommend on, like, a summer day. Not too hot of one, of course. If it's dangerous to be outside, then don't go outside. But you can set up your console and your Kinect, like, outside on, like, a table. Maybe, like, in a backyard. I don't do it in your front yard. That's how you get looked at weird. But that's definitely, like, an option. Gotta love 2020. It's great. I just watched the demo overdrift and turn around. What the fuck is happening? What am I looking at? Riders? It is an outdoor activity. Yeah, Sonic tried to take a turn really hard for some reason, and just turned around completely, and then was in 8th place for the rest of the demo. Anyways, all of that setup and all that shit is not worth it, I would just like to say. I guess you did record the demo on my copy somehow. This box is in better shape than I remember. Oh, no. GameStop definitely manhandled this. Oh, yeah. It's also kind of dirty. Also GameStop. Holy shit. I guess you are following me through. this very unfortunate copy of Sonic Riders that has been manhandled by multiple GameStops. Most of my games are like sixth hand. Honestly, a lot of people ask me a lot of the time whenever they see like my game room or my room like in real life, and they see just like the sheer number of like games that I have, because of course I'm a collector. And they're like, what, how did you afford all that shit? And the answer is honestly that I buy the cheapest thing I can get my hands on if I'm going after a game. Like, typically I'll go after the box, but not any step above the box. I don't care about the manual most of the time. I don't care about... I kind of care about disc condition, but box condition? Absolutely not. And that's sort of, like, my secret, is you can get a lot of things really, really cheap like that. SNES game that's missing the bolts that, like, hold the cartridge together? Sure, I'll take it. I remember I got a copy of Pokemon Crystal for literally free because the save battery was dead, and the person didn't want to replace it. So, like, I still have that one. I haven't replaced the save battery. I probably won't. But, like, it's part of my collection now. God damn, the opening for this game is too good for what it is. Old copy of Secret of Mana I have lying around, back after the cartridge is missing, has been for many years. Oh my god. So, that reminds me of the condition I found a DS game in at one point. For context, I own a very small Chihuahua who is very, very mischievous. She likes to get into things that she knows she isn't supposed to, and she can also jump about half my height. Somehow. I don't know how she does it. Anyways, so I left a DS game sitting on my bed at one point. And it was some shitty Yu-Gi-Oh game, if I remember right. It wasn't even a good one. And I just left the copy sitting there. And I got up and I left to go do something or something like that. And I made the mistake of leaving my door open for my gremlin little Chihuahua to come into my room, and she jumped up on my bed and she grabbed that cartridge and started chewing on it. So now I have a DS game that is entirely free of its casing, and I don't know what to do with it. I just don't know. I keep it in... Oh no, I think I tossed it recently. Because I used to keep it in like a little storage container for DS games, but I wanted to use that for some loose DS games I had picked up. Seen reviews of some shitty GBA Yu-Gi-Oh games, but not DS ones. I'm fascinated by Yu-Gi-Oh simulators. It just so happens that that one is just... the worst. So, to put all of its issues into one sort of box, the game had no structure at all, and it was literally just dueling over and over and over and over again, and buying packs, and hoping that one of the duels you did would trigger a story event. And that was it. And that is the structure of a couple of Yu-Gi-Oh games out there. And those ones do suck, I will admit. They are terrible. But the other ones have interesting things going on with them. One of them is the most advanced Yu-Gi-Oh simulator on the Game Boy Advanced. So it has that going for it. And the other one that I know of that does that just so happens to contain what is considered to be one of the best Yu-Gi-Oh formats literally ever, being GOAT format, if you have any knowledge on weird alternative Yu-Gi-Oh formats. Essentially, that's like, I think it's like April 2005 or something like that. It's some really specific time frame in the game where people agree that it's generally just the best time in the game's history. And that one had like an interesting story at the very least. And then you had Spirit Caller. That was the name of it. Spirit Caller, which was a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX game that was molded after the GOAT format game. And it had basically no story. Where Nightmare Troubadour sort of took different inspirations of, like, you know, it took, like, a bunch of characters from other story arcs and sort of put them together. Like, you fight Pegasus at one point, you fight Bandit Keith, and you fight, what's his face? The kid from the filler arc, Noah. You fight him, and it's all a lot of fun, and eventually, the game pulls out all the fucking stops when you get, like, halfway through it, and is like, hey, you can now include one banned card in your deck. And all the AI get to as well, so the game just gets really unhinged from there on, and it's a lot of fun. And then you fight, like, Merrick, and then the game ends. So, Spirit Caller carried none of that over. There was no cool story happening at all. It's literally just a retelling of the GX anime, except there is no Jaden. There just isn't. Or no, it's not that there's no Jaden. There's no, who was it? Who did they cut? Zane? Yeah, they cut Zane. That was the one. Holy shit! I just watched the game demo, fucking clip through the floor. Anyway, so yeah, they cut out one of the best characters in the game, being Zane Truesdale. Yeah, no, they made, like, a weird jump, and they hit the wall head on, or, like, the gap between the one layer of the track and the other, and they just kind of went through it. So, okay. If you ever need a good source of entertainment, leave the Sonic Riders demo running. What the fuck? Anyways, back to what I was saying about Spirit Caller and why it sucked. I guess they didn't test how the demos behave after a long period of cycling through them. Guess not. What was I saying? Something about... Oh, right. So yeah, they cut a lot of the good content and sort of just left the filler for some reason. Like, they didn't include the duel against Alexis, where, like, Crowler was manipulating a bunch of stuff. But for whatever reason, they include the one duel where it's like a couple of dudes from, like, Yellow beating up and making blue students go unconscious or whatever. They left that shit in, which had no repercussions and was nothing, but they cut the duel against Zane, and they cut the duel against Alexis, and they cut fucking everything. And I don't know why they did that. And on top of that, the game was just generally way slower than Nightmare Troubadour, the GOAT format game. It was just way slower, and the system they were using was kind of worse. And it was a worse format in general, which I don't want to exactly get into that with, like, the specifics of that. Just know that the beginning of GX was known for being very divisive of players. A lot of people stopped playing the game during that time period because of how shit everything got. honestly, like, a Yu-Gi-Oh! Simulator, it doesn't matter its story too much. I mean, yeah, to play through it, you need a good story, but what really matters is it fast? How annoying are its pop-ups? And what format is it? And if any of these three are out of whack, the game is dead. Dead in the water. No one will play it. Great examples here are Nightmare Troubadour being incredibly popular, still holding a pretty decent price tag, especially in box. Reminds me how in Adventure DX, if you play Metal Sonic, then go back to the title screen without choosing another character, the demos replace Sonic with Metal Sonic. The issue is that the demos sometimes show cutscenes, and this leads to Sonic's model getting swapped with Metals at some points. That's cool as fuck. Genuinely scared me the first time I saw it. That would require me to unlock Metal to do that, and my GameCube copy of Sonic Adventure is a little worse for wear, so maybe not. Oh yeah, I was talking about the shit that kills Yu-Gi-Oh! Sims. So the ones that have died by, like, each of these, what is the name of it? Rechef of Destruction. It has a million problems. That one is one of the worst Yu-Gi-Oh! Games out there, but one of its things that killed it was the fact that every time you wanted to do anything, the AI had to check the field. This is every time you draw a card, every time you play a monster, every time you activate the effect, or any effect, anytime you attack, anytime you do anything. And if you dare to play a monster with a continuous effect, the game will constantly remind you of it. But the worst example of this is Slifer the Sky Dragon, where every time an action takes place, either by you or the AI, the game stops, moves a reticle around the screen a bunch, and then goes Slifer the Sky Dragon's continuous effect, powered up by 3 stages for every card in hand, and you have to mash A through it every time. And it can happen upwards of 6 times a turn. It's really, really bad. And the format rule definitely applies to Spirit Color, and honestly, it applies to the latest Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. Because for whatever reason, Konami hasn't had a good Yu-Gi-Oh! Format in years. I'm very tempted to stream a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game at some point. I think it could be a lot of fun. The issue is that, like, first off, picking a game. Yu-Gi-Oh! Games are very long, and they take forever to finish, normally. Mainly because of the grinding that you have to do. So I don't think it would be super interesting all the time. I think it'd be fun to do some parts of it occasionally, if we end up with some extra time. Honestly, the one I would pick would be one of the PSP ones. Those are the best ones. Like, hands down. There's like a PS2 and a Wii version of each of the of, like, sort of each era of the PSP games. The issue is that those ones just kinda suck. They each have their own issues. One of them was, tell me if the demo somehow replaced Sonic with a Yugi model. Something tells me that won't happen, but I'm not going to rule it out, considering how glitchy these are all getting. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, so there's a PS2 one that's sort of meant to go alongside, GX Tag Force 2, I think it is, called, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Beginning of Destiny or something like that. And what it essentially is like, it's Tag Force 2, but they put it on to the PS2 so you can play it on the big screen. It has like 3 extra cards and cross-play multiplayer with the PSP, I'm pretty sure. I'd have to really look into that claim. Unfortunately, Tag Force 2 is one of the ones I'm missing, so I can't test that. It claims to have it, though. So, you know. I'm watching the AI play tag now. At least I think that's what they're doing. Okay, so the issue with that, like, PS2 one is that, for whatever reason, they, like, tripled the time scale that the game was running on. So instead of an entire part of a day, passing every time you go into an area, it passes 15 minutes. And I don't know why. So that means that you have to go in and out of areas like 40 times to pass one day, and to get to phase 2 of the game, which is where half of the good cards in the game get unlocked, you need to pass 90 days. It takes forever to accomplish anything in that game. It still has all the mechanics of Tag Force, but it's just missing the, like, I guess any reason to want to play it because of how long it takes to get anywhere in it. One of those things where you have to ask, wait, games are meant to be fun, right? Yeah. Honestly, like, I have a deck that works already. They're just... The thing about Phase 1 and 2 is Phase 1 is meant to be sitting around and talking to whoever your preferred partner is going to be, and sort of trying to get them to like you. And then Phase 2, you pick your partner, and after that, you just kind of work on your deck, and you go through a tournament, and the tournament's like 100 straight wins, or something like that. I think that's the win condition for it. And then after that, you fight the final boss in Phase 3, and the game ends. And I don't even remember who the final boss is. It's been forever since I've looked up anything about this game. Oh no, I remember who the final boss is. It's Darkness, which, if you've ever seen the show, Night Shroud, I think they called him in the English release before scrapping his season. Imagine if every time you got a game over in Ghosts and Goblins, you had to wait 90 days to try again. Yeah. Literally that, except you just reload your save. Anyways, so you're supposed to spend part 1 sort of working on your deck. The problem is, I already have basically the best deck I can make in my playstyle in that time period. And the cards that I actually really want to, like, use to build a deck are just fucking locked. I can't get to them until Phase 2. Because of course. And it's really frustrating. So I'm just sitting there like, man, I wish I could be playing the deck I actually want to play. Too bad I'm stuck here. Now, that's just generally an issue with, like, early Tag Force games, honestly, is you have to wait way too long to unlock certain cards for certain decks. Like, for example, like, the deck I wanted to build was Horus, the Black Flame Dragon, which is a sick-looking monster. The problem is, all of its cards are in a pack that I have to play for, like, 40 hours to be able to access. And by that point, I've already dueled everyone 70 times, and no longer have any reason to want to play the game. Later Tag Force games got, like, way better about that. They have these, like, elemental themed packs that, like, you pull out of that are like, ooh, you can get something cool that is, like, an archetype that you might want to play. But maybe there's, like, 1 or 2 cards that are locked behind another later pack or something like that. I guess that's my spiel on, fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Simulators. If you want my honest recommendation, on a Yu-Gi-Oh! Simulator that's good, if you're, for whatever godforsaken reason, interested in trying the game, at this point, don't bother, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is kind of a nightmare to learn. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Tag Force 7 is probably the best one. It's on PSP, but Konami never released it here. So, the only way to play it is either on a soft-modded PSP or on an emulator, which emulator is your best bet. Honestly, you can even play it on a phone, with the PSP emulator on Android and stuff. Assuming you have an Android, of course. And you have to English patch it. And one thing I will say is that the English patch has some things that I don't approve of. I don't remember a whole lot about what's in it, but if I remember right, there may be some slurs in there, and it definitely curses a lot. Which is not good. I think it's a really bad English patch, but it's the only one that's out there. And also, it's really demeaning towards certain decks. Like, certain characters will call themselves F slurs. I'm not gonna give the internet a clip of me saying that word. But it's got instances of, like, a character calling themselves that for playing a certain deck. And granted, that deck is Dark Worlds. It's disgusting, but, like, man, that is just really demeaning and awful. Why are there slurs in the translation? Because they thought they were being cute. Thought they were gonna have some fun with the character dialogue for some reason, instead of just translating it directly. And they do it all the time, all over the writing of the game. It does not directly translate the story. It translates the cards very well. Which is why I can almost recommend it. The issue is just, it's such a shit translation. I hope that someday a better English patch will come out for that game. Yu-Gi-Oh! Except it's a really raunchy fan dub. Yeah, basically. Anyways, that game contains what is typically referred to as Duelist Alliance format, which, among a couple others, was considered to be the single, like, one of the best formats in Yu-Gi-Oh! Ever. It was incredibly diverse. It had a bunch of different decks with a ton of different mechanics and playstyles in it. And just sort of, I guess, renewed people's faith in the game after a rocky end to one era of the game, and they sort of got it going again when the next one started with the first set of the format, which was Duelist Alliance. And that's sort of like what's in there. It lets you buy from, like, actual packs. It's the Japanese variants of the packs, so it's not, like, actually, It's not like the English variation, so if you want to know where a card is, you would have to look at its Japanese printing to see. But, like, other than that, you can basically look up online where a card is. No more being like, man, I wish I knew where this card was, but I can't find a list online, and this card is just called, this pack is just called Applied Monsters 2. What does that tell me? Which is an issue that Yu-Gi-Oh! Simulators have had in the past a lot. My favorite issue that they've had is where, certain, like, the 5Ds one on Wii, for some reason, uses the names of real packs, but not the real pack lists. And I don't know why. Who knows? Maybe one of the extra games we'll stream later on will be Tag Force, 6 probably. Because 6 doesn't have the issues that Tag Force 7 does with its translation. I won't have to worry about a random NPC little girl dropping a slur and getting me banned from Twitch. And of course, I would give you guys some input on, like, what we built and, you know, who we dueled and such, because, you know, it'd be fun. And I could show off my skill, because I'm bad at that game. Anyways, it's currently 12:35, which is getting kind of late. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it off here. What's coming up? Tomorrow night, Sonic Unleashed. Finally. This one's been a long time coming, so I hope I see plenty of people there. I'm going to be starting with the PS3 version, and then once we finish that, we'll move on to the PS2 version, and then once we finish that, we'll move on to the Java version. All three versions are different enough for me to warrant streaming all three. Oh boy, is that Java version different. Anyways, that's going to be it from me. So yeah, thank you guys for suffering through Sonic Riders with me. How great it'd be if the Werehog came in and smashed up Soleil. Fuck Soleil Belmont. Alright, that's gonna be it from me. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, have a great night, everybody.